Most people think iPaaS is just connecting between two applications like Salesforce and NetSuite or simple trigger and actions. But in real world integration, it is very different and much bigger. In this video, I'll explain what iPaaS actually solves and why demo use cases doesn't represent reality and platforms like Workato truly add value. If you ever build an integration which works perfectly in dev and failed in production, this video is for you. Let's start how integration works without iPaaS. So many companies, especially growing ones, the process starts manually. Sales uploads data in Salesforce and re-enters manually into other systems. Finance exports CSV from one system and uploads it to another system manually. And some of the scripts which are hard-coded and running on a server, and only one individual know where it is when something fails. There is no visibility and there is no retry or reprocess mechanisms and there is no audit trail. Everything is dependent on one individual, not on the systems. So everything works until scale increases, volume increases, and the business requires answers quickly. Start how next step companies take is point-to-point integration. System A talks directly to system B. Looks simple, clean, but here's the catch. The moment one system changes, everything starts breaking. For an example, API change or field change or authentication failures. And because of these systems are tightly coupled, one small change can make a big impact. Imagine Salesforce sending data directly to 3 systems. Now the API goes down. There is no way to identify what failed, no clean reprocessing, and there is no easy way to isolate the problems. So point-to-point integration works for demos, not for enterprises. Now let's talk about what iPaaS actually solves. iPaaS is not about connecting apps. It's about managing data flow, reliability, and control. Instead of many scattered connections, you have one central flow. Clear ownership, clear sequencing, clear responsibility. And you know where the data comes and where it goes. Failures are not exceptions, they are expected. With iPaaS you get conditional retries, automatic retries, conditional logic, and you can reprocess only the failed records. And this is very important and very crucial in production environments. You don't have to guess what happened. You get execution history, logs, alerts, and you can answer questions like what happened, when happened, why failed, when it failed, who changed the integration, when it is deployed, and what data moved. So these questions are very important in enterprises. This is where the platforms like Workato truly shine. Now let's talk specially about Workato. Workato is a low-code platform, but it is enterprise grade, and combination of these two is very powerful. It allows business and IT teams to collaborate, reduce delivery time, and it structures the automation. Low-code does not mean low thinking. It means faster execution with responsibility. Lead routing with validations, data synchronization with error handling, invoice approval with human intervention. These are not flashy demos. These are real-world business problems. Let's clear some misconception here. You may ask, low-code means no logic? False. A good integration needs a very good logic. So once built, it runs forever? Absolutely not. Architecture matters, design matters, monitoring is compulsory, and most of the failures doesn't occur at the build time, they happen after go live. Anyone can build production integration. Yes, you can build, but the production integration needs a proper and well-designed architecture. So who should actually learn iPaaS? Developers, integration engineers, automation engineers. And if you want to move from just building flows to build reliable systems, iPaaS is a very critical skill you must know today. In this channel, I'll share real-world Workato concepts, integration best practices, and how modern platforms are evolving with agentic AI. So if you want practical content, not just demos, subscribe and follow along. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.